like a bell cut.
Hello and welcome back to the channel where once again it's time for some more pickups and a World of Books roulette. Now recently I've been looking through my collection and these random bits of grey have been bugging me. They have my platinum games on the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3. So I decided I was going to go to the effort of finding standard copies and replacing the platinum ones. Now the PS3 collection, not too bad because I only had 2 platinum games and 1 essentials game, and they were Uncharted 2 and Ni no Kuni. PS2 only had 2 platinum games in that collection, Tekken 4 and Gran Turismo 3. Again, not particularly expensive. I think Tekken 4 probably cost me about £7 or £8 it will, so not expensive. Now the PS1 games, again, nothing too drastic. I've got quite a few PS1 Platinum games. Cool Borders 2, Driver 2, Air Combat, Soul Blade, Wipeout 2097. That's the most expensive one. Time Crisis, Rayman, Gran Turismo, if I'd said that or not. So a few. Wipeout 2097 is probably going to set me back about £15 to £20 there. So that's probably the most expensive, but there's nothing too drastic. So I thought, you know what? I'd look on the CEX app, see which ones that I could get from there. I think I've got 12 or 13 that I needed, but 10 of them you could buy at CEX. I added them all to my basket and went through the stores closest to me. In Hereford, the closest store to me, had 5 of them in stock. Cheltenham had 7, but I didn't really have any incentive to go to Cheltenham other than go to CEX. It's a bit further, so I thought, you know what, I'll go to Hereford, check out those 5 games and see if I can start filtering out my platinum ones and replacing them with the standard issue of games. So I picked up 3 games from CEX. 2 of them were games that I wanted to replace. Obviously, I said there were 5 in stock, but Gran Turismo 3, or every single copy that was in stock in Hereford was platinum. Time Crisis on the PS1 had no front cover. They'd taken it in, and then he went to get it, and he's like, "Oh, I can't really sell that. It's got no front cover." And I was like, "Fine, I don't want it anyway." And the other game was Gran Turismo, but that's £10 at CEX now, and I don't think it's worth £10. I reckon I'll be able to find it cheaper from somewhere else. So the games I picked up were, first of all, a game that wasn't one that I replaced. It was a game that I just saw, and I've seen lots of times and thought about buying it, but I haven't. But I thought, you know what, it's only £2 now. Let's give it a go. Shadow of Mordor. Now, I didn't know anything about this game. I just thought it's always looked interesting from the front cover. And I actually sat there and played it for probably about an hour when I got in. And basically, you control this chap on the front, and he gets killed near the start of the game along with his wife and his son. And basically, he's stuck in between the human world and the world after, the afterlife. And basically, he's coming back, I think, to get revenge on people. I think, judging from the gist of it and stuff. Now, it seems quite interesting. It's kind of like a free open world sort of game where you've got loads of mini quests and stuff. I didn't realize it was like it. I thought it might be a little bit more linear, but hopefully I will get into it, I think, and probably give it a bit more playtime. Now, the next 2 were games that I managed to replace the Platinum or Essentials version. The first one was Uncharted 2. This is in really nice condition. It's only £1.50, so I thought, yes, we'll get that. That's complete with its manual. Next one, Ni no Kuni, got the standard version of this. I had an Essentials version of this. It's over there in my pile of games to sell now, along with Uncharted 2. This was only £4, so it's not an expensive one to replace. And it'll be easy to move that on Vinted or eBay or something like that. Now, on to the World of Books roulette. There are 3 games in here, and one of them is a game that was listed in like new condition. Now, I've never bought a game from World of Books that said it was in like new condition ever. Obviously, if you've watched my channel, you've seen that I've had plenty of games from there that have said very good condition and have ended up coming in smash cases, you know, missing manuals. And to be fair, World of Books have been amazing. Usually with slightly more expensive games, they'll give you like a 30%, 20 or 30% refund on it, which is fine. Or they will let you pick another game for free, like Sonic Adventure, which was fairly expensive, £15, £16, whatever it was. And it came and it had a broken case and broken teeth. They just let me pick another game for the same value. So I got Siphon Filter 2 on the PS1 for free. So, wow. Like new condition, it is brand new and sealed is what it is. I am impressed. Wow. This game's only £150 at CEX, but that is genuinely amazing. The first game I've ever had from World of Books, brand new and sealed, and it is Overlord Dark Legend. This is one of these games I've looked at loads and loads of times and never bothered picking up. Now, it was only £2.99 at World of Books, and with the 30% discount from buying 3 games, it was only £2.10, and that is free postage as well. That is incredible. Brand new. That is in, obviously, immaculate condition. That is amazing. Very, very impressed and very happy with that. That is instantly the best condition game I've ever got from World of Books. And for £2.10p, I don't think you can don't think you can argue with a game looking like that. That is absolutely incredible. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. A brand new sealed Wii game from World of Books. Amazing. Now, the next two. One of them is a replacement game for a Platinum game, and that is Air Combat. This is a black spine version. Yes, it's a Namco Value Series one, but I've said before, these don't bother me. If they've just got this value strip on the front, but they're black spine, black label at the front, they're fine. I've got no problem with this. This was £5, 10 pence or something with the promo code when you buy 3 games. You know, I'm not going to argue that. It's £8 at CEX now, so I thought, you know what, that's a better one. I can sell my platinum version as well. It's got a big crack on the front. Not amazing. Manual is in there. Disc. Looks like it's basically never been played. So all in all, that is pretty decent, that one. It opens fine. I think that as well. That's the most common thing with PlayStation games is hinges will be broken. That's what bugs me the most. If it's just got a crack like that, I've got a few other games probably that I can just swap it with, so that's not too bad. So for £5, 10 pence or whatever it was, that's fine. Last one, game I've never owned, never played. I saw that it had been reduced on there. I think it was down to £6.99, and I thought with 30% off, let's give it a go. And that is Fade to Black. I think it's like a third-person action shooter type game. Again, never played it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cracks on the front cover. Not the best. Has it got any crack? One big crack on the back as well. Again, it's supposed to be in very good condition. That manual is huge. Look at that. Can you remember the days when we used to get a manual and it looked like that? That is just insane. Disc-wise, wow. For a game that's nearly 30 years old, it looks absolutely fine. I've got a little bit of interest in just seeing what this is like because never played it, and it is, I swear it's 1996. Yeah, 1996. Don't know. Interested in looking at that, I am definitely. Fade to Black. Has anybody out there ever played Fade to Black on the PlayStation? If you have, let me know if it's actually any good. I think I remember it getting reviewed in Games Master, but I don't think it got that good of scores in the 60% range, 60 to 70%. So it'll be interesting to see how well or how terribly that one holds up all these years later. That is it for today. Like I said, hopefully I'm going to be getting a few more games. I've put in a few offers on Vinted for some platinum, for some standard issues of the games that I need to replace my platinum ones, and the platinum ones will just go up for sale on Vinted or eBay or Facebook, whatever. It shouldn't be too hard to shift them on because the PlayStation Platinum games I've got, some of them are slightly more desirable, like Soul Blade and Wipeout. Ones like Air Combat, they're probably going to be slightly harder to shift. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on any of the games that I've picked up in this video. And as always, I'll be back in the near future with some more pickups. Goodbye for now.